Thank you, Mrs. Charbonneau, for all of your patience, support, and encouragement. You are amazing.
If it weren't for Walter Lewis, I wouldn't have majored in music in college or be a member of the President's Own United States Marine Band today. Thank you, Mr. Lewis.
Thank you, Mrs. Dent, for your loyalty. Thank you, Mr. Dent, for teaching me rhythm.
To my high school band director, Mr. Ward Green, I'd like to thank you for being such a huge influence on me, not only musically, but personally as well.
Thank you, Sharon, and Mr. Foster and Mr. Taylor.
Hi, I'd like to thank Mike Sobolski for always reminding me you don't have to wait until you're professional to play like one. I wouldn't be here without your inspiration. Thanks, Mike.
Mr. Kilmer, thank you for all your wisdom and inspiration, and in particular, thank you for accepting me as your student despite my genuinely terrible audition. If it hadn't been for you, I don't know where I'd be today. Thank you so much.
Mr. Malone, thanks for forcing me to play the tuba instead of the saxophone. I think it worked out all right.
So I'd like to thank my trombone teacher and mentor from high school, Sandra Bell. I thank you for putting your heart and soul into your students and into me, and I wouldn't be who I am or where I am without you.
To my high school orchestra teacher, Mr. Thielen, thanks for letting us know when it didn't sound good enough and for setting the bar high.
I'd like to say thank you to Mitchell Way for the instructions that he's given me over the years. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for his tutelage and for his mentorship. So thank you.
Thank you, Gary Rosenblatt, my high school band director from Tom C. Clark High School in San Antonio, Texas. You instilled in me a passion for music that I get to live out every day as a member of the United States Marine Band.
I'd like to thank my high school band director, Mr. Felty, for always playing his instrument for us in class and being supportive and always having a positive attitude.
Thank you, Mr. Fisher, for giving me so much responsibility as a high school student. You taught me the discipline I needed for a career in music.
Miss Rosen, when you came to my second grade class and introduced all of us to the violin, I ran home, asked my dad if I could play the violin, and here I am. So, Ms. Rosen, thank you so much.
I would like to thank Matt James and Ken Johnson for being my middle school band directors, for believing in me and letting me play a grade 5 solo in 6th grade.
Thank you, Dr. Lehman, for taking such an interest in me at such a young age and for teaching me how to practice efficiently.
There's no way I can choose just one teacher to thank. To all the great teachers out there, thank you for what you do.